How to gain respect after humiliation. Welcome to Stoic Philosophy for Life, where silence builds strength, discipline shapes destiny, and wisdom leads the way. There is a moment when the world goes still, a moment when the reckless words of a fool hit harder than they should, a moment when all eyes turn toward you, not out of admiration but out of curiosity. How will you react? You weren't wrong, you weren't weak, but someone desperate for attention sought to make you small, publicly, loudly, without honor. And now the world holds its breath. This is where most falter. Some lash out in anger, some crumble into shame. But the student of Stoic philosophy knows this is not a defeat. This is an opportunity to reveal true power, not through retaliation, not through words, but through mastery of self. Here is the way, the Stoic way, to gain not just the respect of others, but something infinitely more important, the respect of yourself. Let their words collapse into silence. If anyone speaks ill of you, do not defend yourself. Simply respond, "He did not know the rest of my faults, else he would not have mentioned only these." Epictetus, Enchiridion. When someone tries to humiliate you, they reveal their weakness, not yours. Their loudness is not power. It is desperation in disguise. The first law of Stoic philosophy. Do not react, let their words hang in the air, heavy, awkward, meaningless, and let them collapse under their own emptiness. We do not argue with fools. We do not explain ourselves to cowards. We simply stand still, composed, untouched. In your silence, you become a mirror to their chaos. In your stillness, you expose their noise. And in that moment, you become something terrifying to them, a man they cannot move. Answer through action, not argument. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Epictetus. Words are cheap. Anyone can argue, anyone can bark back. But true greatness is revealed in how you endure. After humiliation, the crowd will forget the insult, but they will never forget your reaction. So give them something unforgettable. No rage, no revenge, no weakness, only focus, only quiet, relentless forward movement. Work harder, train longer, grow sharper. Let your excellence drown their noise. Let your future victory silence their past insults. We are not here to retaliate. We are here to rise. And the sight of you rising will terrify those who once thought they could bury you. Detach from the need for public justice. Choose not to. Be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Marcus Aurelius Meditations, Book 4. Here is where most men fall. They need an apology. They need an audience to validate them. They need the truth to be acknowledged. But the Stoic needs none of thee. The greatest freedom of Stoic philosophy is this. You do not need to be proven right. You simply need to be unshakable. You don't need the world to know your side of the story. You don't need the fool to apologize. You don't even need to be understood. True mastery is when you no longer require anything from the outside to validate your worth. You walk away unbroken, not because they didn't try to hurt you, but because you chose to remain whole. This is not weakness. This is ultimate strength, the mastery of emotion, the death of ego, the birth of fortitude. Hold a mirror without words. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations, Book 6. You don't need to humiliate the man who tried to humiliate you. You don't need to correct him. You don't need to defeat him in public. All you need to do is live differently. Let your presence reveal his chaos. Let your silence expose his noise. Let your steady growth illuminate his stagnation. You don't win by becoming your enemy. You win by being undeniable proof that he never had power over you. You don't rise through arguments. You rise by becoming something so disciplined, so calm, so complete, that he can no longer even reach you. We are not here to mirror the smallness of others. We are here to embody a greatness they cannot touch. Rebuild yourself so quietly that they fear your return after humiliation. Most men shrink. They retreat, lick their wounds, and fester in bitterness. But we, students of Stoic philosophy, we transform. We take the insult, and turn it into ignition. We turn humiliation into fuel. We rebuild ourselves not with anger, but with obsession. Not loudly, but silently. In the shadows, where real strength is forged, no announcements, no declarations, no warnings, just quiet, methodical reconstruction. And one day, without fanfare, without needing permission, they will look again. And the man they once mocked will have become a figure they dare not cross. Not because you came back the same, but because you came back wiser, colder, unbreakable. And the best part? You owe them nothing and not even acknowledgement. That is the ultimate revenge, to become untouchable. The Stoic way to respect is not seized with force. It is not demanded through anger. It is not reclaimed through noise. Respect, the only kind worth having, is earned through presence, through quiet strength, through a life so disciplined, so undeniable, that the world has no choice but to honor it. This is the heart of Stoic philosophy. This is the path we walk at Stoic Philosophy for Life. We are not here to defend ourselves against every fool who dares to speak. We are here to build something so enduring, so unshakable, that fools disappear before us like mist before the morning sun. If something inside you stirred while reading this, if a deeper voice whispered, "This is the way," then stay with us. This is not motivation. This is Stoic medicine for the soul. And you, warrior of silence, are exactly where you need to be.